delay. I'm going to try and get some people watching here. See if I can add. Sorry, I got sniffles right now. I got a cat, so it's great. So welcome to my live feed. Talk to a trans woman. As soon as I get some people up in here, we'll get started. I do apologize. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me, please. Oh, was. Sorry, I'm talking to someone. Okay, this is for Pew Review. You were all right. Stream anxiety is a thing I struggle with for a while. With that for a while, I'm going to assume that's right. How are you doing this evening? Well, I hope you all can hear me. Good if you are. So far, I'm doing good. I have someone here with me right now. That's really, really annoying. So, okay. Let's do it. Okay. As soon as I figure out how to add people, I'm good. Awesome. Okay. I have a bit of a cold. This is horrible. Oh. Well, it looks like I'm shucks out of luck there, folks. Oh. I did end up getting a cat, and allergies tend to act up. So, yeah. All right. So, what to talk about? I am technically supposed to be telling my story of why and how I became to be transgender. And if you guys have any questions for me, I can see it. And oh, here's a lovely thing written by someone named Red Rider. So is a trans woman a woman who pretends to be a man or a man who pretends to be a woman? It's so confusing. Okay, so to answer that question, there is no such thing as pretending. If what I'm trying to understand is you're talking about what you call it, cross-dressers. Yes, cross-dressers. Now, there's no such thing as pretending. As a trans female, this wasn't a choice. There's no such thing as it being a choice. Or it's just something I am. I was born a male, sure. I didn't want to be a male. I don't like being a male. I don't like the dangly bits, as some say. So, let's see. I am actually very proud to be a trans woman. There are so many of us that struggle day-to-day life, and it's hard. I mean, I could tell you the stories that'll make you cry. And I told my Nana this story about what I went through and what I'm going through, and she cried. She absolutely cried. So, before we begin, I am reading this, and there's a gentleman named Jared Butau. I hope I pronounced that right. Funny how some topics bring up the worst out of people, like Red Rider. Well, there is no such thing as worst topics. There's no such thing as bad or horrible questions or good questions. I don't mind the questions, honestly. Questions are questions. I'm open-minded. I'll answer anything if I can do it. So bring it on. Let's see. I see Midnight is commenting. Hello, Midnight. Thank you. Pew Review. I hope I'm doing that right. And this is Sephrin. If I'm pronouncing that right, I am so sorry. Here's a question. How do you deal with the amount of abuse you must get from people? Now, the amount of abuse I take from people is a lot. And from what I've seen, and I hung out with best friends, actually, that I witnessed some pretty horrible abuse, honestly. From family members, from people that don't know any better, that are not well educated. You get a lot of abuse from that. I got a lot of abuse from my family. It's not a good thing. I've suffered suicide attempts. Once I actually almost killed myself. I literally did. I was in the hospital. I cut myself. I'm a cutter. I'm not ashamed of it. Let's see. I went through a horrible breakup at that time. So when all this other crap that was surrounding my life and compacting it, you know what? It was bad. Like, the amount of depression and anxiety I went through was bad. And the amount on that, I had my parents, I had my grandparents, I had my brothers, I had all that going on in my life. And, it was just really bad. Like that night, I woke up in the hospital. I was strapped to the bed. And I got out of the restraints. I was restrained to the bed. I got out of them a couple times. They put on these leather kind of wool things. And I remember this really nasty doctor trying to restrain me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get out of these no matter what you do. So they were like, forget it. And they drugged me some more. And I was like, I wanted to die, honestly. I wanted to die so bad because of everything I went through. Lost family members, went through breakups, that's never good. So it was hard. Actually, it was really hard. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's be honest. Anyone that's paid attention to the gender topics knows that trans anything is identifying as the gender that follows trans, while I tend towards biology identity. I try not. Okay, problem with me. I don't understand big words. Learning disability, it's not my fault. I do have a lot of learning disabilities, actually, but I that's what Google's for, right? Whatever. Robert W. It was word salad. Okay. Not sure what that means. Midnight Sparkle. Here we go. I would make a joke right now about how I'm trans midnight, but okay, you're awesome. You're just awesome. Let's begin with my story. Okay. Let's see. I remember when I was living with my mom, who unfortunately is a drug addict, and I lived with that for all my life. And I remember my two twin brothers. They were very young, just babies, and I had to, like, my mom went out. She was always drinking, going out, partying, you know. She was never home to take care of us unless it was school, and she had to feed us the next morning. And I remember always eating porridge, and I ate huge amounts of it because, you know, at the time it was really good. There was sometimes, you know, there was good food, but yeah. I remember being left alone to watch after my baby brothers. And let's see. Mr. GPT 2010, I will answer your question, actually. Is she sick? Or do you mean me? You gotta, you know, word that better. I got another question. So what age were you when you started using your female name? I assume you have one, right? Okay, so this is funny. Aravine is actually my legal name now, and it was my preferred name when I was the age of 18. When I was the age of 18, that's when I started using it, not in a family, you know, with family and stuff like that. But Aravine is my legal name now, and it is preferred like that. Thank you for asking. Jade Buto. I am so sorry if I pronounced that last name. You know, I'm just going to stick with first names. What the hell? Trans man is an XS identifying as a man, XY. Trans woman is an XY identifying as a woman. I'm just not going to read that. I tend towards using biological identity, except the cause of diagnosed gender dysphoria. Okay, so see, I have gender dysphoria, and it's may or may not be what you think. I am legally a female now. If you want, I can get my identification card and show you. It's simple. Jared, native atheist. Hello. What's up? Robert W. What's your preferred pronoun? Z, zer, her, they. My pronouns are she and her. I've also been on hormones for a while now, so the estrogen is starting to take effect. I'm growing boobs. Soon I'll have the surgery, you know. Then it's like problem solved. Got it. People butcher my name all the time. I'm used to it. No worries. I'm sorry, Jared. I'm horrible with last names. Sometimes I gotta get you to say it to me a few times before I actually remember it. It sucks, I know. Bad memory. I'm looking at the camera. I have to look at the camera. Jeez. I'm blind. Oh. Sometimes there is an extra X than what... Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. Wyatt Max Mixus. Where is Steve McRae? Good question. I don't know where Steve is. Actually, I wouldn't have mind him being here. Is this thing actually on? I hope it is. Woo! Are you like really excited or can't wait? I am absolutely excited. Let me tell you, like this surgery is the most important thing to me right now. And as soon as I have it, as soon as I'm able to get it, oh boy, am I ever going to be so happy. I'll have a vagina. That's all I can think about. After the surgery, I'll have this vagina. Holy shit. Sorry for the language, but, you know, it's a big deal to me. Let's see these questions here. Use initials then, by Robert W. Okay, Robert. I'm just going to call you Robert. Herber Flat Earth. Why Maxis? Why? Oh, I'm blind. That's what I was thinking. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Cool. Bad wording, my bad. It's cool. I'm used to it. Scott C. Ever been with a woman? No, I haven't. I've never been with a woman. Never have, never will. You don't count. Not you guys. God. Shit. Where is Steve and Kyle? Well, I'm sorry, guys, that there's no more people here. If there were, I'd be happy to have them. Unfortunately, this is just me at the moment. Sad. I know. Sucks. Too bad. You know, you don't really have to comment. So, just saying. Okay. Let's get back to this. I love all these comments. I love these comments because let's see here. We need Steve to direct this. Aw. Well. If I could get Steve in here somehow, let me know. I'll add him if he's available. The Holy Spackle. Howdy. Hello to you too. Thank you for watching if you're still watching. Hope all is well. Everything's fine. It's good. Could be better, but hey. Good afternoon, Red Eye. Make the Show Flow by Robert. Herber Flat Earther, how do you know you could be a trans lesbian? Well, interesting story. I have, say, a friend who I am also attracted to who happens to be trans also. If that makes any sense. I don't know. Good evening, Clockwork Rex. Who is running this channel? I am. Yes, I am proud of it too. Midnight Sparkle. Okay, I'm reading. There's just like a lot of, you know, comments. I'll read your questions. I'm sorry. I'll go back. Some guys wouldn't mind just the way you are. Just saying. Thank you. A lot of people wouldn't mind the way I am. I've been told I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous, I'm worth, you know, I'm worth it. I'm worth living another day. At least that's what I've been told. I wouldn't know you were trans, honestly, by Holy Spackle. Thank you. That's an awesome comment, really. You know what? Most people in the city here do not know I'm trans until I tell them. And they go, oh, okay, cool. Some of them go, what the fuck? You know, okay. Let's see. Make sure the chat is set to live chat, or you will miss some comments. All right. See. Everything's so tiny on my laptop. Holy shit. Do you like lesbians? I'm cooking some real important questions. Okay. No, I don't like lesbians. I like men. I always liked men. Before I get into that topic, let's just, just put it out there. I like men. Most men like me. Just leave it at that, I guess. I don't know. A lot of... Okay. Top left corner of the chat. Seth. Oh God, I'm horrible. Oh, Saffron. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, the Italian food with the pasta and meat and sauce? Okay. I'm very well aware that's like my favorite dish. I don't know where this is going. This is exciting. Oh. I can make it bigger, but that involves like me having my face half off my screen. Okay. All right, I think I'm done reading the comments. Let's just continue with the story. Where was I? Seth was asking if you like lasagna, not lesbians. This is just getting better and better. I love lasagna. Love it. I love... One time, I was living at the Pride House, and this Pride House is full of LGBT people. It's supposed to be a safe home. I'm going to leave it at that. And the household, like the entire house was bought this like big package of lasagna. It was late at night, and I had the oven going, so I thought, what the hell? I'm going to throw this big ass thing of lasagna in the oven. Waited until it was cooked, brought it up to my room, ate the entire thing with some pop. It was good. Never ate that much since, I don't know, that time. Holy spackle. Do you think that transsexuals would have far less depression and suicide if they weren't rejected by family and friends, or do you think body dysphoria would still be a huge factor? Yes and no. Depression and suicide could go many ways. Depends on the situation, I guess. Mine was caused by family. The way my body is. I didn't like the way my body looked. I don't like dangly bits, so to say. Yeah. If anyone has questions about the surgery, I'm more than happy to educate you about the process and everything else. And yeah. Yeah, doesn't the 40% suicide rate worry you? Suicide worries me a lot, actually, especially if it involves my friends and family. It does. Seth. I'm just going to call you Seth. Because my pronouncing sucks, believe it or not. Loose lips sink ships. I love that. I'm going to say that right now. I love that. Love that username, Loose lips sink ships. Oh, I'm so bad.
World War I.
Okay, what made you so uncomfortable as a male? Well, I can't, like, girls, well, I don't know. Let's see. I had a dick. I didn't have boobs. I had a feminine voice all along, so I wasn't worried about that. My facial features was the worry, body parts, etc. Otherwise, I had a figurine as a woman, which means like I had a figure as a woman. Sorry. How long do scars stay under breasts? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't know because I don't want breast implants because the estrogen that I'm taking, the breasts are actually growing as we speak. In other words, I have to wear a bra. My breasts will grow. If I don't like the size of them as they were to, say, become their fully growth, if I don't like the size, then I for sure will seek into getting breast implants, for sure. Seth says, say it 10 times fast, LOL. I won't be able to say it. I won't. No, not gonna happen. I can't. Especially with my tongue ring, it's just gonna be so much worse. Many years ago, a friend went through the surgery back. Then they told people to leave the area they knew, break contact with people, fresh start somewhere else. Yes, that's what I did too. I shouldn't say I broke contact with people in my hometown. I did leave because here in the place I'm in, I have a better chance. And, you know, the whole estrogen thing, the hormone therapy is what it's called. I need a therapist. Thank God for that. Everyone needs a therapist nowadays. That's nothing new. Loose lips sink ships. You're just wanting me to say it, aren't you? Is it strange to you that most people don't question people's genitals and it would be improper until someone says, are they transsexual? Well, for starters, getting questions about the genitalia happen quite frequently here and where I'm in. Yeah, it's just bad to ask about. This one time, I was hosting a barbecue for a Canadian Mental Health Association where I worked, and I'm Métis. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm Métis. So these Native people walk up and they go, "What's under your skirt? Where's your boobs? You look like a man. What's under your skirt?" I was tempted so much to say, "Why do you want to see? I'll lift it up for you." You won't like it. Boom. Loose lips sink ships. Good luck on your journey. I hope it helps you become the best you can be and great of the most out of your life. Thank you. I thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm speechless right now. Okay, Robert W. I am going to point you out right now. Calling someone a hermaphrodite is the worst thing, almost the worst thing you could ever say to someone who is trans. Okay? That's a horrible fucking thing to say. I want a real hermaphrodite one of these days. Oh, forgive me, Lord. Whew. Oh, that's a horrible fucking word. Horrible word at the least bit. So, that's so transphobic. That's so transphobic. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. I'm loving this. Okay, let's continue. Bring it on. How do you come out to new people you meet if they don't already know you're trans? When do you tell them? Okay. I'm scared to tell my new friends that I'm trans. Mostly they just, figure it out eventually. And if they stop talking to me, they stop talking to me. It's not a big deal. If I tell this person I'm friends with that I'm transgender, I'm going to kind of cry. I'm going to be scared. And I told one of my Muslim friends, she's a very dear friend to me. She is an awesome person you could ever meet. And I was worried because in the religion, it's forbidden to be, LGBT. When I told her, I was almost crying because, over the phone. And I tell her, and I was wondering what her thoughts were. And she tells me, what do you think? I was going to treat you less of a person? I was going to care about you any less? And right then and there, I felt 100%, honestly. Oh, Robert. Deleted message by Red Eye. So I have somebody monitoring this. Thank you so much. Are there some people bomb? Are there some people bomb with both parts? Why are they lesser? I don't think that there is such thing as someone with both parts. Yes, there is. I'm sorry. Yes, there is. Apparently, yes, there is. 1 second.
I forget the name from this photo, but there is a thing where people can be born with one sexual part of vagina when they can choose to be male or male with a vagina.
Okay.
To be a vagina.
Okay. Okay. I've just been proven wrong. So, yes, there is. And no, they're not any lesser than any of us trans folk. Yeah, I wouldn't think of them any less than one of us. That's by Holy Spackle. The Lavender Lady. Oh, I like that. Lavender Lady. If Robert had any credibility at all, he lost it on that hermaphrodite comment and then some. Yes. Yes, he did. I'm sorry, I'm sticking the middle finger at this person here. That's, yeah. Not in this. Okay, let's continue on with this. Okay, sorry, let's continue. Oh, that happened. Red Eye. Go sit in the corner for 5, Robert. Nice. Nice. Oh, Red Eye, you're awesome. Tyler. I'm just going to say Tyler. If any object in motion is transported in... I'm not going to read that. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Let's carry on. Islam is actually quite... I can't see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, actually, I'd like to make a side note. Most Muslim people, I myself am Muslim, surprisingly. Most Muslim people I have found, and I made tons of friends, and I came out to them right away, honestly, and they have accepted me. Some people were questioning me. Some people were questioning me, like, you know, can you get a uterus inserted? Can you have babies and stuff like that? You know, I'm going to stop right there and say, asking me if I can get a womb inserted in me to have kids, it's devastating to me because I know, metaphorically speaking, I can never have kids. I could only adopt, okay? And it does hurt me that I can't have kids because one day I would love to have a child growing inside me and pop it out my hoo-ha. Oh, what did I do? Just zoomed for some reason. I need to read these comments. Clockwork Rex. I am also an asshole, so don't get your hopes up too much. I like assholes. Why not? Unless it's something that I'm going to point out and point you out, then, you know, it's kind of a big deal to me. Either way, let's get at it. As am I. Okay, this is from Red Eye. As am I, just an asshole. Virtual mall cop. This is awesome. I'm going to love reading these comments. If I missed your comments, I am so sorry. Gate time, night time. Oh my. How do you feel about the earth being flat? I'm going to assume this is for somebody else because I'm not going to comment. No comment. No comment. Being gay is a big no-no, but trans seem to be okay with many Muslims. You know, that is true, but still, it's not right. I mean, you know, accept everyone. You know, love everyone. We all bleed red, honestly. If you bleed a different color, then I think there's something seriously wrong. Okay. Oops. God, there's a lot of people being deleted here. It's nice that Muslims accept transgenders. How now? Can we ask the... I'm gonna answer real questions here, people. Come on. Yes, I agree. Okay, there's something I could agree on with this Robert guy. The Earth is not fucking flat. It's not. Please, for the love of God, if you people think that Earth is flat, you are on the wrong planet. Do you have plans to adopt a child in the future? Yes, I do. I want a child. I'd love to have a child. I want to adopt. Yes, my answer is yes. Why not? Like, if I can't have a child myself, I will adopt. I'm going to call you Beach Price. If I got that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Again. Oh, great. Are you Canadian? I am Canadian. Yes, I am. I am 100% Canadian. A. Let me tell you one thing about being Canadian. I live off Tim Hortons coffee. I love Tim Hortons coffee. Yes, I do. You cannot take me away from that coffee. No, sirree. Moving on. Yes, you do have trolls in the chat. Lucky you guys. Red Eye. I'm playing Waka-Troll. That's cool. J. Lee Moore. As a trans individual starting their transition, I am curious if you have any advice. I do. There are particular doctors that I recommend going to see for starting. You have to get what you call it. Help me out here.
Dietitian?
No.
Right.
I thought I could get help from my friend here, but apparently that's not happening. I'm sorry, I'm just blanked out. Wow, this is getting bad. Talk to your doctor. Ask them to get a referral. Referral. I'm sorry, a referral to see somebody about this. You know, if you want to start hormones and stuff like that to become a male or a female. It's going to be hard. Let me tell you right now, it's not going to be easy transitioning with these meds you will be on if you want to. You'll go through a lot. I went through a lot. Oh, it's horrible, honestly. But I do recommend it if you want. I 100% support that. Oh, God. Get me coffee, please.
What's that, Commander?
I would like some coffee, please.
Well, Tim Hortons is that way.
Okay, I'm going to continue talking here because the silence is... Somebody never seen snow. Oh. Oh, somebody sent me a couple cups of coffee. Haha. Okay. Snow is horrible at first. Actually, it's horrible anyway. However you look at it, it's bad. I don't like snow. I like snow for the most part, just a little. Not so much. It's cold. It gets really cold. Do you plan on going to college? If so, what for, if you don't mind me asking? Well, loose lips sink ships. I am actually trying to go to school next summer. Yeah, is it next summer? Yeah, next fall. Let's just go with that. I want to become a nurse. I would love to become a nurse. Let's see here. Hard is better than soft. I don't get it. Sorry. Oh, I don't know why, but this is getting pretty dirty. Oh my Lord. Okay. Let's get back to my story. Let's get it. Let's see. My mother was a drug addict. My dad's an alcoholic. I don't really know my mother because she was never there. Oh, this is better. This is better. Okay. I never knew my mom. From a young age, never really knew her. Never really, always seen her high or, drugged up, something like that. In all honesty, my dad's an alcoholic, and I rarely want to ever talk to him. But, yeah. Okay. Awesome career choice. Thank you. Thank you. I do love, actually, I just love caring for people. Elderly people, young people. I love caring for people. Where I live, no snow, but stuff does manage to burst into flames quite often. Oh my. That sounds like one hell of a show. Robert, I am not answering that question. Not answering that. You know what? I love cooking. I love cooking. Who doesn't love cooking? It is rewarding. It is. Working with elderly people, it just touches your heart. Hawaii is burning right now. I have seen the lava and the volcano. Seth says, I love being cooked for. And I love cooking. Love it. Okay, continue on with my story. Mom is a drug addict, dad's an alcoholic. I looked after my brothers ever since I was like 6 and 7 years old. I raised my brothers basically. By the time we were taken away from social services, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why we're being taken away. I just know we were going to a different city and living with somebody else. Me and my brothers eventually went to live with my grandmother, my Cookum. Cookum is Cree for grandma. There's a little lesson there. Yeah. After living with my grandmother for a while, it was nice for a while. Up until I had to start watching my brothers, feeding them while she went to Bigo. Yeah. So there I am again, providing for my brothers, feeding them, watching them. It was hard. It was actually pretty hard. And this was when I was growing up, to going to school. Now, I started liking men at a young age because, you want to know why? Because I was actually raped by my cousin. It's not a really easy thing to say, but yes, I was raped. But anyway, you know, I liked men anyway. By the time I was getting older, I liked men. I never defined women attractive. I never seen, you know, wanted to date a woman, honestly. Let's see, questions. You seem like a very caring person. Follow your passion. Thank you so much. I am a very caring person. I love people. Yeah, I do. Let's see. I would love some questions. I would love the people that are watching. I see that there's 19 people. I see that 7 people liked it. I thank you. Oh, 20 people. I thank you for watching, and let's carry on. I want to see some comments in there. I want to see some questions. I want to answer them. But until then, oh, let's see. Beach Price. How is your relationship with your brothers? Are you like a mother type to them? Honestly, I felt like I was the mother to them because no one really was, except for my grandma most of the time. Right now, as it stands, when I came out to my family, let me tell you, that was the hardest thing ever because I had to come out to my grandma, who was a up straight Roman Catholic. Let me tell you right now. She, my own grandmother, actually, who actually did raise me herself, she abandoned me. I remember one time I was very brave enough to go to her house with my auntie and wear a skirt. I was makeup. I was, you know, dressed as a female, as any female would, and I went to my grandma's, and she asked me, "Why the hell are you dressed like that?" And I said, "Because this is who I am, Grandma. This is who I want to be. And I'm sorry if you can't accept that, but I would be more than happy, you know, if you would." She's like, I don't want to be related to someone like you. I don't want to be related to you at all. You know, she just disowned me right then and there. I said, whatever. I said to her that I'm sorry you can't accept me for who I am, but this is who I am, and, you know, bye. Honestly. Yeah. Anyway, the question is, my brothers and I are far apart at this time. And as it stands now, they do love me, they still love me, and I love them, but right now we're in 2 different worlds where, like, they can't accept me as their sister, even though I was their sister. You know, it's difficult. It's a difficult situation. My brothers view me as, unfortunately, their brother, and it saddens me, yet they don't understand because they're so young. But I love them just the same. Anyway, my grandma was very abusive to me. It was very hard living with someone like that. And, you know, I was working 2 jobs, and I was going to school. I was going to high school. She had an idea in her head that she'd get me to give every last cent of my money that I made from work to her. And that didn't seem fair, because when I got the job, I thought that I was getting money to spend for myself, and so I didn't have to ask her for money, right? So it's like common sense. And we had a dispute. I went up to her and thought, I shouldn't be giving you all my money when all I wanted was to have a little for myself. Is it so much to ask for even like $40, $20? And she looks at me when I'm saying all this stuff, and she's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because to her, I didn't have a voice. I wasn't to voice my own opinions. I wasn't, I was basically a maid in my own house. If I didn't do what I was told, and if I did something wrong, I remember one time she made me go outside in the pouring rain with a pair of kitchen scissors and cut the grass along the fence. That was my punishment. And to some of you, it may not seem like a big deal, but it was if you were soaking wet and you were getting sick and you had to do the entire backyard and front yard with scissors. Let's see. I was beaten with a broom, had things thrown at me, had myself kicked until I was on the floor. I remember one time I came home from work, and my auntie and my grandma were outside sitting there in the sun, and they were like, you stole a movie. Where's this movie? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what movie? I didn't steal a movie. I'm like, go downstairs in my room right now and look through it. Look like you always do. Because at that time, if I were to have anything hidden in my drawers or anywhere in my room, I would come home from school and I would find my entire room trashed. I would find all my clothes out of their drawers. I would find all my shit on the floor or on my bed with a note. She would always leave a note if she found anything feminine or, that doesn't seem to belong there, or she thought I stole it, right? She'd go through my room. And my aunties did this too, because I thought I'd treat myself, because we went to Value Village. We went to a thrift store, and I found these beautiful porcelain masks. I thought, I might as well decorate my room. I'm going to decorate my room. I was at school. I came home from school, and I went to my room. My masks were gone. And I would look through my drawers, because I know I had a few things in there that I hid from the family. I had instant coffee that I bought for myself, and half of that was gone. I had little knickknacks and stuff that I had in my room for myself. Those were gone. So what did I do? I went up to my grandma. I went up to my family and I go, where's this? What happened to this? Why is this gone? And they would be upright and honest with me and be like, oh, we didn't have none. Oh, we took it. Oh, it's mine now. It's mine now. Yeah, nice family I had, right? Nice family I had. Anyway, after all this, she's like, pack up your fucking shit, get the hell out of my house, and I never want to see you again. She gave me $20, and I went to my room. I was just crying my eyes out for some reason, and I started packing everything I could into a backpack and a bag. And when I was trying to head out the door, I had this big, huge, wide, big back-end TV in my room. And she's like, why don't you take your TV with you? That thing was fucking heavy as hell. She expected me to take my TV too. No person could do that, as skinny as I am. Like, really. And I'm just like, wow. And when I was walking away from that house, I felt a whole lot of relief. I was crying, but hell, I was so happy to be out of that house, out of that torment, out of that, shame. And I'll get to your comments later, I'm sorry. And I went to the place I worked. I went there because I didn't know where else to go. So my boss and my coworkers were all there. I was crying my eyes out. I tried so hard not to break down in front of them, but I ended up, because I told them what had happened. And believe it or not, I went to my auntie's to stay with her, and I was kept secret because if my grandma found out, she'd give my auntie shit. And yeah, it was horrible. I remember the next day, I went to work, right? I was having a really bad day, and I just couldn't believe what happened that night. I just couldn't believe what happened that day. And my boss comes up to me, and she takes me up to the side, and she's seen the look on my face. She's seen how unhappy and just not all there I was. And I wasn't myself at all. And she's like, if you need to talk, if you need anything, I'll help you, she says. And right then and there, all my coworkers and my bosses, I have never felt so, I was touched. I was so touched, honestly. It was awesome. It was like the most happiest day of my life to hear all that. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. It's so hot here. All right. Whew. Oh, that's better. That's better. Okay. I'm a 40-year-old male, and my friends think I was a female in a past life because I take forever to get ready. I look like the situation from the Jersey Shore. Oh, you're awesome. Honestly, you know what? Being a woman, you change your outfits, a few times before you actually pick one. That's the truth. Yes. Makeup, makeup doesn't take forever for me because I don't, put on that, stuff. I just go with eyeliner, mascara, and lipstick, and I'm good to go. Wacka Troll strikes again. Cool. I see this Robert guy is a very interesting character. Jeez. Actually, my boss wasn't only caring. You should have seen the owners, and even we had the regulars. We called them the regulars, and they were these elderly ladies. They were so lovely. I miss them so much. They were like the best customers I have ever had and talked to. One time, they asked me when was my birthday. So I told them when my birthday was. And they said, we'll take you out for your birthday. Give me your number and everything like this, and we'll take you out. And I thought, well, this is the most amazing thing that's ever happening to me right now. This is awesome. And you know what? I sink down to the elderly's level. I can sink down to their level. I can almost say be like them. I can be like an elderly person if I'm not already. That's a horrible joke. Tucker Smith. Hello, Tucker Smith. BBBUCK. When did you transition? I started my transition about a year ago. It's been about a year, yes, when I started hormones at least. I started my transition when I was actually 17. I moved in with a friend who took me in. I started my transition from then. Seth says, I know that feeling. I'm 32 and sometimes I feel like I'm 62. Oh my God, I feel like I'm 100 sometimes. Oh, it's great. Sometimes that's great. I'm really spiritual. I tend to be a really spiritual person when it comes to paganism and Wiccan as well. This is getting pretty interesting now, isn't it? Stay tuned. The Lavender Lady says, you'll know that you're getting old. You know that you're getting old when you don't mind getting older. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that one in mind. Do you believe in past lives? I do strongly believe in past lives. I do tarot cards. I do ruins. You name it, I do it. Except for flying a broom. That stuff is tricky. I don't recommend flying a broom. You never get a hang of it. Loving this. I'm so loving this. What drove you to make that decision? BBBUCK says, what drove me to make that decision was like, I thought I was gay at first. I thought I was like, you know, there was a talk between me and my friends because like we're like, you know, in the bisexual, transgender and stuff like that, gay and stuff like that. We were joking about, oh, I should just be gay. Oh, I should be lesbian. Oh, why can't I be transgender? And let's see what that goes. And you know what? The more I looked into that, the more I started to look into transgender. And from right then and there, as I was reading like all these things, I thought, I figured out, like, I'm trans. I'm a trans woman. I'm going from male. I'm going from a male, and I'm becoming a whole new woman. And let me tell you, the hormone thing, it's so great. It's just a lovely bundle of joy. Let me tell you, we call this phantom periods. It's where we would get a period, but we won't bleed, but we get everything else. Isn't that like 100%? It's great. We also get menopause. We'll get menopause. We'll get a lot of things that women get. We'll grow boobs. You know, we'll get a bit fatter. My hips are widening. They hurt like hell. Yeah, there's a lot of complications too. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of complications with becoming, you know, transitioning too. Bones deteriorating, you know, I could get cancer. I could die from this. I still wouldn't care. The Lavender Lady says, oh, do I ever know that feeling? Oh, you know, my hips hurt. I complain. I can barely stand for longer periods of time. I have to take pills in order to, like, you know, get that achy feeling, you know, out of there. Actually, my parents were not religious. My parents weren't religious. Thankfully, they weren't religious. My parents weren't really abusive. They were never abusive, but my mom is I could admit, and unfortunately I have to admit this. My mom is a drug addict, and it's devastating. It's devastating because I remember I seen her one time when I was going to work. My mother looked like she was over 100 years old, and my mom is 62 years old. My mom's in her 30s to 60s, I tell you right now. She's in her 40s, I believe. I'm not sure anymore. But she's young. My mother is young. And she looks like she's 99 to 100 years old, man. I'll tell you, it's sad. I went into the back room where I work. I was working that day, and I was on my break. I went into the back room, and I bawled my eyes out. I was just crying because I seen the way my mom looked on drugs. She did everything. She did everything, let me tell you. My dad's an alcoholic. Never changes. I got used to all this. I'm used to all this. So, it doesn't affect me any less than it did when I was young. And I was young. Lavender Lady says, trans woman as well. Oh, you're also trans. Oh, okay. Well, I did not know this. Well, Seth says, I'm sorry. Seth says, how do you take estrogen? Well, there are two ways you can take estrogen and testosterone blockers. Let me get that out right now. There's two pills you got to take. Testosterone blocker will bring the testosterone in the male body down. That's what you need. And I need that. And I already have that down to like a 0. Estrogen levels, you could either take either or. You can take a shot, you can take a needle in the butt or in the side, or you can take the pills. I chose to take the pills, even though that there's a greater risk of cancer and death. Must have missed who did the scissors and cutting grass tore through your room. Okay. I will repeat that story. Say if I were to not listen to my grandma, if I were to disobey her, or if I were to disagree with her, she made me one time go outside in the pouring rain and take the kitchen scissors, and these are scissors that you use for food, mind you. She made me take the scissors. She made me go outside in the pouring rain, and she said, you are not to come back in until you cut all the grass along the fence. I spent almost 2 hours doing that around the house, around the fence. My grandma, my aunties would go through my room. They would go through my room. If they find anything that was feminine or whatever, my grandma would make a note. The notes she would leave were the most abusive thing. I should have kept them, honestly. I should have kept these notes that she had left. Yes, they were. Yes. Clockwork Rex. To answer your question, yes, they were. They were, for the most part, neglectful. As for abusive, I don't know. I can't really remember that much, to say the least, of if they were or not. I remember getting hit by them. but just a spanking. I mean, really. Sephirin. Am I getting that right? Oh God. Sephirin. Yes. I got that right. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh. It was actually my grandparent. My grandpa, my mushroom passed away a very long time ago. I never knew him. Sephirin. I gotta remember that. Sephirin. Okay. It was mean. I mean, I remember all the mean things that were done to me. I remember all the bad things that happened to me. Oh, I see this Robert W. guy is trying to comment something. I could only imagine what this dude is trying to say. God, that lighting. Okay. Red eye. What's this? What am I looking at? Oh, Red Eye, you're awesome. Any more questions? I love questions. I was just talking to Steve. Sorry, guys. He's busy right now. He's kind of in the middle of something, so Steve unfortunately can't come in right now. Actually, here where I live, you know, it's discriminatory to not hire someone or accept someone into like a college of some sort if they're LGBT. It's kind of like, you know, people don't really care nowadays. But I guess most people do. I can't say that a lot of people care. They care so much, don't they? People care so much about LGBT people. It's kind of making us very popular. Who knew? Just like okay. The hell? Stop turning the cups upside down. Oh, coffee. Coffee. What was I saying? I just got here, but how awful or something is the chat so far? I just got here, but how awful or awesome, sorry, is the chat so far? Honestly, the chat, I mean, there's some people talking to other people, and, you know, I don't mind that, but you know, I actually wanted you guys to ask questions if you don't know already or something. I don't know. I don't care actually anymore. It's pretty fun. It's funny. I like it. I like what I'm reading. There we go. There we go. Now I can see. Now I can see. Let's see. Damn it. All right. Kids. I'm playing whack-a-mole. I'm about to unlock the bonus round. Mohahaha. Loose lip sync ships. You know what? I love coffee too. Coffee is my life. Coffee is... I can't live without coffee. Nope. Nuh-uh. Never have, never will. Bitch Price says, I'm Canadian, so I don't have questions. You are you. What is to ask? I love this person. God, I love these people. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I should do this more often. Hey, for those of you who are watching, should I do this again? Yes or no? Because this is my first time trying this out. And I've been on Hangouts before. And, you know, this is all new to me, to be honest. This is my first time doing this. I have a question about my tattoo on my arm. That's like the wrong way, but like, okay. This is called a pentagram. And a pentagram is part of the pagan and the Wiccan community and so on and so forth. It is a symbol of earth, air, fire, water, and a spirit. It is a good sign. It is a good symbol. Most people think that it's a Satan symbol. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's you're going to hell. I'm going to hell anyway, sister. I don't care. It's a good symbol, actually. It's a pentagram. So if you want to look it up, it's good. I look like a sexy librarian. Oh, wow.
Someone finally agreed with me.
No, I'm saying that myself. No one's agreeing with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting sure. Yep. Yes, do it again. Yes, and chat with at the Lavender Lady. Lavender Lady. I'm sweating. Oh. Ditto. I like this Lavender Lady. Where'd she go? Is she still here? Are you still here? The Lavender Lady. I'm going to call you Lavender Lady. Are you still here? Please tell me you're here. Oh. I thought it was a pentagram, but wanted to make sure. Awesome. You're cool. Oh, what? I was going to read that. Oh. It was deleted. I wanted to read that out loud. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, but oh, it was funny. Oh, you're still here. Yay. Yes. I'm in Maple Grove, and LGBT is strong here in Minnesota. Minnesota.
It's in the States.
That's in the States.
Unless there's one in Canada I don't know about.
Unless there's one in Canada, like, I don't know
City
about.
or town called that. I mean,
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I want you to say that name. What name? What name do you want me to say? Red Eye says, "Nah, don't feed the trolls." Oh. Okay, I won't feed the trolls. The Lavender Lady says, "I'm like a bad nickel. You can't get rid of me." Oh, you guys are awesome. Hey, while I have all of you here, all 13 of you, if there's more of you, I'm sorry. Add me on Google+. My name is Eravine Beauchamp. That's Beauchamp. You can add me on Google+. And if we start talking and so, you know, I'll give you my Facebook. Why not, right? Oh God, I am never gonna pronounce that name. UVUWEVWEVW. This person just wrote a bunch of gibberish on a keyboard. Someone just created that account. That doesn't make sense at all. I'm sweating. Huh. How do you BBBUCK says, how do you deal with people who don't accept you for who you are? I try and educate them. If that doesn't work, then I go bye-bye. Doodles. Don't need you. Wow, my glasses are very dirty. Aravine Beauchamp. ARAVEEN. Oh, that's better. Okay, I'm just gonna. Why not, right? Gassy Juice. Is this a male to a female trans? What? Is this a male to a female trans? I can't tell. Oh God. Oh wow. Okay. Dude. Gassy Juice. I'm a male to female. Not that it matters, but, you know, I'm actually female. Okay? You're funny anyway. That's funny. Oh boy. It's kind of obvious. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's bad. Is my voice too deep? Is it really? That's unfortunate if it is. I know what you're saying. I don't know, sometimes, maybe. Other times it's like high-pitched, squeaky voice. Lavender Lady says, no, he's asking if you feel it is. Oh God, am I very confused? Oh my. Oh my goodness. The neckline gives her away. Oh. Do you see that? Okay, that's enough. That's bad. I'm a bad girl. Just slap my hand. Okay. No, it's not deep. Okay, I know what you're saying. I'm just. Someone says, you want a deep voice? You should hear me.
Oh, so
What did you drop?
my headphones in my mouth.
No, your mouse didn't drop.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sweating. Oh my God. Oh, this is bad. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I didn't understand the neckline thing. I think you're talking about this. I don't know. I'm skinny, okay? Jeez. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh boy. Let's see. What kind of music do you listen to? Oh. Someone says they found, oh my God, they seen you.
Thanks a lot. Can't get no privacy.
Oh, Jesus. You.
Should I wear one of your masks?
Shut up. Just go.
Yeah.
Oh my, you guys did not need to see that. I am so sorry. Someone says, I couldn't see it due to the shadow. Dude. Do you really have to go back in front of the camera?
I don't think cat.
Oh. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're on camera. Look at that. Look, you're on TV. Just kidding. She's like, don't, Mom.
It's too hot.
She doesn't really like to be held so much. She is. Her name is Cleo, or Clickers. So when she's in trouble, we call her Clickers, or Cleo. She's awesome, though. I actually, I got her from one of my friends who was looking to rehome her. So kind of got her from one of my friends, actually. She's a miscreant. Little troublemaker. I need to get comfortable. I'm sorry. You guys don't need to be seeing my ceiling. Cats are awesome. I actually wanted a dog, but a cat would do. Okay, let's see. People with pets live longer. If my cat wants to kill me one day, I don't think my life would be long-lived. Okay, sup? Okay. Say hi. Hi. Oh. Say hi. Okay, let's see. 1 hour past my bedtime, must go. This has been great. Nice to meet you. It's been nice to meet y'all too. Actually, I don't know if I believe it was Lavender who wanted to find me on Google Plus or something. Oh, I'll get to it later. Getting cat hair all over me. Let's see. Lavender Lady says, I think I found you. You think you found me? Let's see. Sean G says, what's up, party people? Party people. I'm not really a party person. Who knew? Oh, this sucks. Oh, this heat. Okay, I'm going to read some of these comments now. Lavender Lady, I hope you found me. If not, I'll find you. No worries about that. It has been a long day, hasn't it? Let's see. Google Plus says nothing. There's cat hair up my nose. That's okay. Oh, I'll find you. Come on, people. What's with the non-questions? I love questions. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find you. The la. All right, well, I may have some good news here. I don't think I have good news. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. Oh, this is bad. How many surgeries do you have ahead of you? Well, I had one surgery a few months, last year, on my nose because my nose was broken. And now, by the end of this month or next month, I have another surgery on my nose. So this will be my second surgery on my facial area. I have to wait about a year for my other surgery anyway. So, you know, it's required that so a person on hormones has to be on hormones for about a year in order to, qualify for the bottom surgery, so to say. Poop. How did you discover yourself, so to speak? How did I discover myself? Oh my gosh, you know what? I don't have an answer to that. Everything will be covered for my surgeries, except for the last one. But no surgery will be covered for me, thankfully. I'm still trying to find you, Lavender Lady. See this. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Anyone has any questions for me? Feel free to ask. Ooh. Let's see. I want people's in. Oh. Yeah. Let's search for you. Let's see how we can do this here. Okay, let's try the other name then. Clar. Oh, I found you. Let's see here. How about, I have always been who I am, so there was nothing to discover, just saying to help. Thank you, Clockwork Rex. Vegan Trucker Sue. I will not be able to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Hello from New Jersey. I'm assuming that's New Jersey. Hello from Canada. Hello from New Jersey. All right. Turns out I could actually find you people. You guys are awesome. All right. I need to sit up. Let's see here. Take a bow. I can't really take a bow. I'm not standing up. But I'll drink coffee. It's good, right? It's good. Oh. Okay, I have a couple questions here. Manifold. As a male, I would be difficult to describe what it is like to be a male. At what point did you realize you were a female yet had male features? What a trip. I realized when I was a female when I was 5 years old, when I started wearing my cousin's makeup and dressing in her clothes. Surprisingly, she was there and she was very accepting. Needless to say, my auntie and my cousin knew when I was really small that I was gay. Well, I'm trans, but they used gay back then. Speaking of coffee, I need to refill mine. Oh, I just cracked my back. Sitting up, that's better view. You're pretty. Aw, somebody called me pretty. At least I can say for him. That's sad. Aw, somebody called me pretty. I need a coffee too, says Seth. I'm just waking up for work, so we'll check out your channel later. Subscribing. Thank you. You're awesome. Someone's just getting up for work in New Jersey, I believe. Oh boy. It's almost midnight here. Woo! Loose Lip Sync Ship says, I better get to bed. It was nice chatting with you. Hope we get to see you again soon. Be the change you want to see. Stay awesome. Aw, you stay golden. Y'all stay golden. Oh, this vegan truck Vegan Trucker says, heading to New York City. Ooh, I love New York City. Some of the greatest movies were, you know, there. Never mind.
Film there.
Yeah, film there. Yep. Red Eye says, nighty night. Clockwork Rex says, 1 o'clock. Wow. 1:12 a.m. there. Needs another beer. That's too funny. Manifold says, stay golden, pony boy. I'm not certain. Are you calling yourself pony boy or me? Just asking. I don't know who you're calling that to, so moving on. If those of you who are just tuning in want to hear my story about transitioning and what I went through, feel free to ask. I'm more than willing to share it again. It's an Outsiders reference. Oh. Where did I hear that from? I heard that from somewhere. Clockwork Rex says, oh yeah, I seen that. Manifold says, you stay golden. It's from the Outsiders. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I get it now. I get it. My bad. I'm slow. I'm really slow. It's late. But I'm up.
Might as well just take off the top while you're at it.
Native Atheist says, you have pretty hair. Aw, thank you. Oh. Is it good? Yeah, it's good.
It's like Pocahontas.
What?
Said you look like Pocahontas with glasses.
How do you feel? I'm sorry. I don't have that in. How do you feel about people calling transgender a mental disorder? Do you feel it is, or just stay the way it is? Being transgender is not a mental disorder. That's too funny. It's not a mental disorder. There are mental disorders, but being transgender isn't one of them. Excuse me. All right. I can breathe. My ass is literally sweating here. I didn't say that so loud, did I? I said that too loud, didn't I? Classy. That's classy. Yeah. All right. Anyone have any more questions? Anyone that wants to know anything? I'm here. Rusty Walker says, and I believe that you are just joining us or watching. They say, when you get to the end of your transition treatments, are you going to do something really special, like take a lifetime trip or throw a huge party or something? Well, I do plan to celebrate, but my transition treatments never end. Let's just put it that way. I have to continue taking the pills forever, I believe. That's how it goes. Lavender Lady says, what is the meaning of life? I can't tell you, because I don't know myself. Clockwork Rex says 42.
Oh, I know what it is. Live long and prosper.
Oh. What is the meaning of life? Live
long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Did I get it? What do I win? Vegan Trucker says, I'm seeing you on Great Debate. What is your channel? Currently, that is my channel. I do have another channel. Let me go on YouTube and tell you. Well, my channel on YouTube is Eravine Beauchamp. You can just find me on YouTube. I do have a couple channels, I should say. I don't go on the other one more than this one now that I have new. Yeah, you can find me on there. You can find me on YouTube. Just put in Eravine Beauchamp. Beauchamp. I have it in the chat. The estrogen, yes, is forever. So is the testosterone blocker, might I add. Robert W. says, seems unnatural, like vegans. I'm not reading that. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, I can do it. I did it. Quit staring at me.
I finally got you to do it. Or someone did.
My hair is annoying. Let's see. Manifold says, do the pills minimize hair in unwanted places? Yes, they do. Sometimes, some of them. I still get hair here and here. I shave, but, you know. Also, males are susceptible to baldness. Is that something you might that might affect you later on? No. That's a lot to do with the estrogen and testosterone blocker. Since I do not have any male, you know, testosterone in my body, I have female hormone in my body, which is the estrogen. I don't. What's this talk about being vegan now? It's not a really big deal, is it? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I think people perfect are the way they are. Yes, I do. Lavender Lady says, you have 9 subscribers, now you have 10. 10? I gotta see this. I have 10 subscribers? What? Oh, that must be on my other channel. Wait. I'm getting so mixed up. Oh god. They're making me do it with my other hand. I can't. Oh, it's so bad. I can't do it with my other hand. I'm sorry. Which YouTube? I'll have to check my other YouTube. I have a few. Oh my. Cleo, what are you doing? Whoops. Let's see here. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. My hair is annoying me. That's more better. That's much better. Let's see. On YouTube, just subscribe to you. I don't think anyone can do that with the left. I'm not left-handed. Oh. Aaron Beauchamp YouTube. Ah, this one. Let's see. Okay. Who is Steve? I don't know how to explain that. Law, liberty, compassion, justice. I can do it with both. Sorry if that sex drive question was too personal. Did you ask for questions? Yes, I did ask for questions. Let me go back and see about your question there. I believe I missed it. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Let's see. I will lose my sex drive, yes. I will lose, say, how do I put this? Yes, I will lose my sex drive. Let's just go with that. Is that who in the background? That's nobody. Did you do anything while growing out your hair to avoid that awkward phase? What awkward phase? Did you do anything while growing out your hair to avoid the awkward phase? Okay, I read that. I'm sorry. I lost quite a bit of sex drive, but that could just be because I'm old. I still have my sex drive, yes. But, you know, just, I lose feeling down there, you know, in the dangly bits, which I don't care about. Hair looks weird when you grow it out. I plan to grow my hair down past my ass. Kitty, come here. Come here. Come see mommy. Come see mommy. Come on. Come on. No, come here. I have a cat. I do have pets. I have a cat. I have another animal too. Oh, I misunderstood a question. Uh-oh. I misunderstood a question. I'm sorry. Oh, I think, and I hope what you meant was, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what you meant. You're gonna have to, Lavender Lady is, Give me a minute. I can do this. I can do this. That sounds so wrong. Oh boy. Nah, nobody's bad at asking questions. Cleo, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come on. Cleo. Cleo. Don't walk away from me. Oh well. I don't know what I'm doing. You're welcome, vegan trucker Sue. Apparently my cat is camera shy. Who knew? Lavender Lady says, you don't have a cat. The cat has you. That's true. That's very true. I'm all over the place with these questions. Here's the thing. I like this thing about this haircuts too, because no one is allowed to touch my hair. No one is allowed to cut my hair. The only person that ever touched my hair once, I never spoke to or seen again. Yeah. It's curly right now. I haven't combed it out yet. And it does help. It does help not having your hair getting cut. You are welcome. And have a good night. I see that I have 9 people watching. This is good. Oh, 10. 10. Who's my 10th person? I'm getting pumped with all these new people. I love meeting people. Love it. Oh, 11 people. Oh, this is getting good. I'm excited. I'm excited. So for those of you who are just newly watching, I sort of told partly of my story about the whole transgender thing and, you know, why I transitioned and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see. Lavender Lady, moo, yay. My name? My name. You asking for my? That sounded so funny. Oh boy. My name is Aravine. I would say my middle and last name, but I can't. Not right now, anyway. All I can leave you with is Aravine Beauchamp. Oh, excuse me. Lavender Lady says, did you, or she asks, sorry, or they ask, I'm going to say they ask, did you change all of your names? I just changed all of mine. Well, legally, I changed my first and middle name, and my last name stays the same. But just for privacy and stuff like that, you know, my name on here is Erwin Beauchamp for now. Nice to meet you. Thanks for contact. You're welcome. Wait. Oh. The Lavender Lady says, I changed all of my names to complete the cutoff. There we go. I got it. Lighting's horrible, isn't it? Jeez. Well, I am so happy I got to meet some new people. I got to hear and Lavender Lady says icky doo doo. That's cute. Icky doo doo. I'm gonna use that. That's a keeper. That's so adorable. Lavender Lady says I silly. I silly too. Oops. Oh boy. Okay. All right, this is getting pretty boring, isn't it? Yeah. Do I get some people agreeing? I'm looking at the comments. Kind of running out of gas. A little? I don't know. Let's see. What else should I talk about? What should I talk about? Depression, suicide. That's kind of a downer topic, isn't it? Let's see. Well, it's I can't. Well, ladies and gentlemen and other people, humans, it's been 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 41 seconds. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do this again. This time I'll know what I'm doing. This time was just like the whims, you know? Just have at her kind of thing. Yeah, this was, I don't know. Yesterday I was talking to a friend about it, and I thought it'd be a good idea because I really wanted to be out there. I really do. And, you know, meeting new people, talking to people, you know, words don't hurt me. They never did, never will. Native atheist. It's okay. It's nice meeting you too. I don't plan on going anywhere just yet. Stick around. It may get interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want to follow me, you know, talk to each other, you know, get to know each other, and potentially, you know what, Facebook, you know, stuff like that. I am on a Great Debate community, so you can also find me on there. I do thank my dear friend Steve McRae for helping me with this. This has a lot to do with him too, because he's the one who helped me set this whole thing up, and I was panicking because I didn't know what I was doing and how to, like, you know, start a live chat. So this is all new to me. Oh, and I already got a Facebook thing. Wow, okay. Oh, that's bright. Oh boy. That was horrible, wasn't it? Jeez. I'm gonna add this person. Why not, right? Oh, Lavender Lady, you should have told me you were friends with Steve McRae. I believe you did. If I missed it, I'm sorry. You could have found me on Facebook. I'm friends with him. Let's see. I'm mildly considering free from stream live if I ever figure Google Hangouts out. Okay. Lavender Lady, you could have found me on Facebook. I'm friends with him. This is cool. I like this. This is awesome. This is fun. Yeah. I don't know what to do now. I winged it for this long. Cleo, get down. Oh, whatever. It's not my clothes she's in. I see it. I seen it. Now you wait for your Facebook to explode. You're awesome. Oof. Native Atheist says, have you ever been to the States? No, I haven't. And I don't plan to as long as Trump's in office. Boy. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind going to the States. There are some places that I wouldn't mind seeing, you know. Yeah. I would go. Mind you, there's I don't know what to call it. Really? I have a cat who's starting to throw stuff off the shelf. Wow. Yeah, where was I? Understood. There's so many places I want to travel. Who wouldn't, right? Who wouldn't want to travel? I'm done with that. Can everyone hear me? Lavender Lady says it's been years since I've been to Canada. Oh, am I talking too loud? Oh, geez. Oh, that's bad. I had my earphones in and get out of there. All right, so let's see. Okay. Brian Stevens says, hey guys, just got in and it's to Kate to sleep. Anyway, hi Brian. I believe I know who you are. If I don't, hello, greetings, welcome. Late, huh? Hey, you guys, just got in. It's too late to sleep. It's too late to sleep. Okay, well, welcome. Right. Without my glasses, I am blind, people. Eastern time zone. I am no good at this. I am in Saskatchewan. Canada. I'm in Canada. This is the part where I say A, right? Native Atheist says, if you could visit a foreign country, where would you be and why? I would go to Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. Why? Because I wear all Middle Eastern clothes and I am a Muslim. And, well, there's a better word for what I am, because I am very spiritual. I follow, whatever. I'm a type of person that goes with whatever. Why? I've seen pictures, I've seen videos. It's beautiful. It's amazing. This time around, going to Egypt and certain places in the Middle East there are dangerous. So, unfortunately, going to Egypt is kind of out of it. Let's see. Lavender Lady says, so you're in the Canadian midsection. Yes, let's go with that. Midsection. Brian says, if I remember right, you are a spiritualistic Muslim witch. Yep. So Brian knows me. Fan Club says, hi. Fan Club says, do you think it's illegal?
Huh?
What's illegal? There's a lot of things that are illegal. Oh, okay. You have 98% long-term retention. Tension? That's a word I have to look up. See that, folks? I'm slow. Just kidding. No, I have learning disabilities. It's fine. All right, let's look this up. This is fun. Fan Club says, it's illegal to look that good. Oh, you're awesome. Oh, that's awesome. I like you. That's awesome. Finding my glasses. Okay. I have the retention was a typo. What? I'm just gonna see this. Fan Club says, thanks for a reaction. I'm making a video about making 100 people smile on live stream, and you are 71st person. Well, there's a 1 in there, and so I'm just gonna say I'm still number 1. Oh. You know what the worst sound is? That's the worst sound. Apparently, I don't know. Fan Club, by the way, hi from India. Hello from Canada. Alec Jones is the worst sound. Who's that?
Huh.
Yeah. Alec Jones. This is another person I have to look up. Wow. Dan Felens. I second that statement. I gotta look this person up. Alec. Oh, that's wrong. Oopsie. Okay. Lavender Lady says he is a crazy right-wing person here in the States. Add rants to research. I guess talking about the guy in the picture I'm seeing with a tinfoil hat on his head. Oh, yep, got him. Alex Jones. Okay, got him. That tinfoil hat looks pretty good, actually. If you're afraid of aliens trying to get into your mind.
Illegal aliens.
He thinks what? He thinks fluoride in the water turn the frogs gay.
That just makes them white.
This is going to be really funny. I got to read this on. Oh, look, there's a picture of him with no shirt on, doing this and with a plate of food in front of him.
Tinfoil redneck.
Okay. Oh, look, he kind of looks like Donald Trump in this one. Huh? Yeah. Kind of looks like that, yeah. Coincidence? I think not. Lady Lavender says, and that's the least crazy thing he's said. What other crazy things do people say? A lot of people say crazy things. Oh, he's even starred in some movies. Look at that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I can see people like making a name for themselves. Oh, boy. It's mostly about Obama. You know, honestly, I don't think that the States has any good president. Honestly.
There's a few.
Okay, there was a few. Ooh, what's this?
Eisenhower was the best.
I think that he's Martin Apprentice. Oh, somebody sent me a link. I'm sweating. Oh boy. It's warm. I need that fan on me. Yes, Obama was pretty good. In light of Trump, Obama looks better every day. Every day. Every day. I'm just gonna say every day. I'm assuming that's what you mean, Brian. Every day. In light of Trump, Obama looks better every day. Let's hope that's, yep. Okay, what else to talk about? What? Anybody have any questions about trans stuff or anything really? Where's fan club? I want to hear more from that person. Fan club. Hi from India. I love that. That's awesome. I have arthritis. Definitely affects my typing. Understandable. No worries. Are you familiar with trans atheist Alivinu? I said that wrong. Trans atheist. Okay. No, not really. No. Let's just put it this way. I am never going to pronounce some words correctly. Never. Nope. Sad to say. Do you mean trans Atlantic Atheist Alliance? Alliance. There we go. I got it. Boy. I need to go back to school. You guys are awesome. Just gotta. Brian Stevens, I love your little photo there. It's cute. Brian Stevens says, well, we have a member. It's me at work. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm losing my hair. Huh? Simel has her intro with me as a minion. It's really cool. Nice. We had our first live stream this past Sunday. I'm just reading comments now. I don't know what else to do or talk about. Okay. This is the part where I ask people. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, and humans, you're good. I am going to have to bid you all good morning and or good night. As for me, it is 12:09 a.m. and that means bedtime. In other words, I will keep an update on when and hope to see all some familiar names here. If Brian or anyone else wants to follow me on Google Plus, just ask me for the name before I end this stream. I see that there's only 4 people watching, so I am going to end this. Lavender Lady says, night, night, Irving. Oh, you're so sweet. So yeah, if anyone wants to add me on Google Plus or anything like that, you may find me on Great Debate Community or yeah. All right. I believe it is good night.
Sayonara.
Oh, now I have 4 people watching. Anyway, okay. I hope everyone who is watching this and will watch this loves this and leave comments. I will look at comments, etc. Follow me if you must. I hope to see some new faces. I will do this again. Love you all. Have a great night and a good morning. Good night, Brian.